Right on, right on. It is time for the final round. Round 6. The matches have mostly been played. The winner is to be revealed and probably already known on Discord. But we will nonetheless wait until the end to reveal top 3 players or commanders in the Generations Commander League with Boost Season 2. Normally, as we normally do, we go through the match reviews and just play back what was been saved. And I normally start off with my own. Unfortunately, round 6, me and Trebs have not been able to find time, so we're gonna go straight to the other player rounds. And the first one on the list is Boost versus Wolverine. Let's go. Fine. I'll check out Boost. Right on. The Boost for Wolverine. I believe the Bullseye was the first map. Let me just double check that. Yes, Bullseye was the first map. To go, match 1.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Boosts come out with a GGT APC deck. Wolverine's brought the Tic Tank Avatar deck. Oh, bear with me. As I've become accustomed to, as soon as I play the first match, the bloody air server goes. I don't want to watch the first match with no sound. Let's just be silly. Well, start again.
Establishing battlefield control.
We have this sound at the end of the match.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
Here we go. Map 1, scouts are out. Harvester's next.
Harvester ready.
Ooh. Wolverine a bit slow on the Harvester.
Unit ready.
Double dogs.
Building.
Charging a missile, it's good for a boost.
Unit ready.
That's a good for Wolverine, he should be trying to stall it. Could have placed Militant on top pad. Suspended the round. Buggy? Not really a choice I would have gone with. We got dogs and riflemen. He's not even moving that single Militant. That Militant is just getting wasted. Nothing's happening to it.
Launched.
Put it in a pad or something. Do something with it, Wolverine. Come on. And Boost brings out the first. Ooh, you must have heard me. Boost brings out the first brick. And the Wolverine brings out the first tank. Kapow. Now, obviously, Tic Tanks have a smaller DPS than Scorpions.
Unit ready.
Nice. I guess that's a nice, easy way to deal with the APCs, a Tic Tank and a Buggy. Ooh. That takedown was not quick on the burrow. GGT took a chunk out of it. That's a mistake. So Boost should be now focusing on the damaged Tic Tank. Focus your power one part at a time. The best way to through it. Otherwise, you end up with depleted resources on both sides, on both pads, not winning a single one.
Defense lost.
Is Boost going to be able to win the second missile?
Unit
Suspended now, thanks to GJ Tinker, but that Tic Tac's going to go. Ooh, this is going to go Boost's way. Probably not.
nuclear missile.
So there you go.
Unit lost.
Because Boost split his attack onto the two pads, so focusing with double GGT into one pad. Give the Wolverine opportunity to rebuild his tic-tac safety net and take control of the missile.
Unit lost.
Tricks out again. Unfortunately, it's not going to do so well right now.
Defense on.
Good. So Boost is taking out his one threat, which is the militants.
Defense lost.
Oh, finally we get to see Wolverine plays Avatar. Brum brum brum. Avatar's out to have some fun.
Building online.
Let's fly.
But Wolverine should go straight for the harvester now. We got plenty of time. Go for the half kill. Triple boost his economy.
Unit ready.
Surprise!
Unit ready.
My way.
Swap him over. Bring the Avatar back.
I can't pull up.
Move the Phantom. Move the Phantom.
Flight check complete. Flying out. Rocket hit.
Looks like Wolverine's patience pays off. And he wins the final missile thanks to the Avatar and Phantom domination. Nice. Boost missing his chance to take advantage of his early win. Wolverine using the time wasted to build up to an Avatar and wins the first match. Down the river. Next map.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
So, Booster switched to a Hatchet Marauder deck.
Harvester ready.
Wolverine sticking by his Avatar deck. The Wolverine making a pretty big mistake here. He's Harvester go to the singular Tiberium patch. As an Avatar player, that Tiberium switch is going to come at the crucial time. Is he going to be able to afford it later on in the game?
Unit ready.
Buggy Alpha Wolverine. That Buggy's about to get murked by these Marauders. Good. Run away. Save your units. Don't need to waste them.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't need to pointlessly throw away economy.
Building online.
If you don't win the first missile, at least win the economy. So win.
Unit ready.
I am the catalyst for victory.
Nuclear warhead launched.
Ships out for boost. Is he going to go for base kill?
Unit ready.
Looks like it. But Wolverine's ready for it, and he has a Phantom ready to spawn just in time.
Unit ready.
Position. Hit the gas.
The Phantom's on the prowl, chasing down the cat ship. He's already got one. Is Wolverine going to be able to get the second? Nope, he's retreating because of the boosters' lasers are in the way.
Moving location.
Unit offline. Unit
Ooh, Wolverine's letting his Phantom die there.
My way.
And
His will moves with hit the gas.
stop moving your lasers, let him shoot on the Phantom.
unit ready.
Fire.
Booster's going for the Gold League win. I don't see why he gave up the pad there. Boost could just stay there and won the first missile. He only has to do is on the second missile.
Launched.
There he goes. Boost much more in control of this map. Wolverine not really knowing what to do. And Boost wins the apologies, it's the fact it's late night. Just started the stream 2 hours ago. Unfortunately, I was preoccupied. Now I'm running late, and I'm tired, and I'm making mistakes left, right, and center. Right.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Okay.
Harvester ready.
They're moving. Advancing.
Unit ready.
Fighters, arm up. Brothers, move out. Those
Unit ready.
brothers moving. Taking position. You can talk to
Building online. Unit ready. Nuclear weapon launched. Unit offline. Unit ready.
I am the catalyst for victory.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Taking position. Laser squad. Weapons charging. Advancing.
Building online.
Need to stop rolling.
Moving location.
Unit offline.
Get down. Ready to
On my way. Flying out.
laser squad.
Hit the gas.
Unit ready.
Advancing.
Taking advantage. Time to harvest.
And that be it. Right. It's 1-1. Just click on the right tab. Go to the final map.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
You got it.
Wolverine switching to a GDI side now. A boost sticking with his Marauder catship deck. Wolverine bringing out his GGT APC deck.
Received.
Building online. Unit ready.
I guess it's a slight variation on the normal Solomon deck.
Unit lost.
And the Scat Wars boost is winning because he's constantly two-reviving
Unit lost.
Wolverine's scouts.
Unit lost.
Gabba boost his first attack up and he's brought out the catship ready to go. Boost responds with the first brick.
Let's do it.
Unit ready.
The catship won't do much against the APCs, but APC can do quite decent damage against the catship. Only, ooh, move it, move the pit bull, move the pit bull, move the pit bull. Ah, that's a shame.
Structural damage received.
All Wolverine had to do there was place the APC on the top pad first, and then micro his pit bull so it doesn't get gaslit by the catship.
Unit lost.
And he would have won that missile. The first missile goes to boost.
Win the prize.
Unit lost.
Boost spreading out his anti-infantry unit, anti-air units. He's going for a bit of a. We're trying to get some base damage down with the catship.
On my way.
Unit lost.
But Boost is taking down this APC and he's got the flamers ready to go. But currently Boost has nothing to do to the shoots up in the air. Now he does. He chooses to go with the bikes.
Scouting ahead.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Let's park it there.
This should be. There we go. So Wolverine has no way in now.
Nuclear weapon launched.
And that is match 3 and 2-1 for Boost. Boost wins it. Have a look who's next on the list. Alright, we got Energon Prime. Gonna be Energon Prime versus Levi. Go. Oh, yeah. So Bullseye first.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Levi's bringing out his Solomon 222 deck. It's not a bad deck. Got everything he needs. Energon Prime's going with the Wolf Factory MLRS deck. Both going with Solomon Commanders.
Building online.
Energon quick to tech switch to the barracks to counter the dogs. However, he's letting his missiles get to bond with the dogs.
Unit ready.
This is going to be interesting. So Energon Prime hasn't spawned anything out yet because he forgot to build his harvester first.
Got it.
Where he was eager to tech switch to the... Ooh, don't step off the pad, what are you doing? What are you doing, Levi? And Levi gifting the first missile to Energon Prime. The victory. Levi figured out that Energon Prime didn't actually play his harvester, hence the pause in unit spawns.
Moving out.
Energon Prime bring out a slingshot to counter the Talon, however, it's got nothing to defend it with, so it's now getting mercilessly attacked by the Levi's Pitbull.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Out comes the APC from Energon Prime. It's completely surrounded. Energon, ooh, okay, another Pitbull. That's not really going to do much. The second missile is about to fire.
I'm on it.
Nuclear missile launched.
Time to harvest.
Levi now clearing off the units as they arrive from Energon Prime. Another slingshot. Ooh, will it get in time? Yeah.
Unit lost.
Just as the Orca's about to fire, the slingshot jumps in and takes it out.
Ion cannon activated.
For the first iron cannon being fired,
Burning rubber.
taking out that APC, revealing the surprise.
Another hit.
Energon Prime still sticking by his slingshot, even though it's surrounded by units.
Green light.
Energon Prime not.
Cannon activated. Unit lost.
Ooh, doggy spam, doggy spam. Yes. Go doggy spam. Go top pad. You need one more top pad. One more top pad. Nope. Okay, fair enough. It's too late now. The Orca's there.
Ion cannon.
Ooh, nice. Levi clearing the incoming units with his advanced iron cannon skills.
Unit ready.
Fortunately, that's it for Energon Prime in this match. He didn't seem to be able to set up any kind of combination of units. He always had one unit at a time, which gave Levi a clear chance how to attack. If you can't defend your units, if you can't keep them alive, best to do is retreat them to your base. No point throwing units away. So what you're doing is just wasting Tiberium, you're not gaining anything. So keep them safe until you can defend them. And then charge forward and switch and rotate as needed. And so we're going to go to down the river.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Harvester
Oh, nice. Energon Primes with a triple nod air. With a touch of Avatar.
Ready.
crystals.
Nice. So Energon Prime knows what he's doing. He's going straight for double harvester. Mind you, I guess he could have left the second harvester doing the other patch.
Unit ready.
In position.
They should do wisely. Levi's going with these 2-2 decks same as previously.
Unit ready.
As he
Are the snipers going to come out next? Yes, they are. Snipers coming in with their 2 range. Should be able to do damage from far. All Levi needs to do now is step off the... Oh, this is going to be a surprise for Levi.
Offline.
with that. I believe he's gonna make it. Ooh, Levi should have let his snipers fire on that lasers, because they can shoot over the lake. If he left them alone, they would have been able to at least suspend the missile, keep him alive.
On my way. Catalyst combusting.
Unit off.
With that snipe shot.
Missiles on the move. As he desires.
Nice. Pentagon Prime is targeting the correct units with his catship. Unfortunately, he's not really have anything to keep the catship away
Let's
fly with.
coordinates.
Pew! And Shake comes into act. Now, in these kind of situations, if your unit's in a way, you might want to move it off the tile you need it on, some other unit on. Here we go.
Unit ready.
And out comes the avatar for Levi. This is going to be interesting.
Unit offline.
So Levi's given Energon Prime the first missile.
Harvester moving.
Levi does have the Orca out and should be able to decimate the
Avatar Vormec advance.
the avatar quite quickly.
Distraction.
There we go. Text the Pat's switch for the harvester.
Phantom flying out.
Now that avatar's barely alive.
Phantom moving.
Energon Prime needs to be careful and save on his. You don't mind, I want to waste that Phantom.
Ion cannon activated.
Oof! And there goes the.
Unit offline.
Oh, nice.
Unit offline.
Second avatar's out for Energon Prime.
Yes, machine. Yes.
Whoopsie daisy.
Unit offline.
Oh.
Fight him.
Get on the pad, Levi. Get on the pad. Get on the pad.
Launched.
And Energon Prime snatches the victory at the last minute. Thanks to a cell phone iron cannon. So we go to map 3.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2,
So Levi going with a nod deck.
objective received.
He's going with the Stank Banshee.
Harvester ready.
Only now.
And Energon Prime sticking with his triple nod avatar.
Unit ready.
Get your harvester on the Tiberium patch. There you go. Levi charging the pad, knowing that obviously now the avatar's coming.
Like Vader.
He needs to keep the clock going no matter what. He's going straight for a half push. It's good.
Building up.
Pressure on Energon Prime to keep his harvesters alive.
Unit off.
Nice done. Ooh, go top pad, top pad, top pad.
Burning rubber. Pointer rolling out.
Nuclear missile.
And will I share to get there in time?
Unit
One bike still alive.
building on.
Shades reloading. And nicely done. So Levi gets a half kill in the end.
Taking position.
And the Banshee's out for Levi to counter the nod air from Energon Prime.
Attack boys ready to roll.
And Energon Prime's now got all 3 units out. One of each.
Unit offline.
Just needs to keep them all rotating, making sure he's targeting the right targets with each one.
Offline.
Burning rubber.
Nope. He's using shit to attack the lasers and the cut ship to attack the bikes. And he's now sacrificing the Phantom to the bikes from Levi for no reason at all, because the missile wasn't even half charged. There was no need to go that early. Should have pulled it back, saved it for any incoming Banshees.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced.
And the stack count for Levi to take care of the Phantom in an instant. And that'll be it.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood.
Missile launched.
Energon Prime had good moments in the match where he had all 3 air units out in the field and he could have controlled it. He just had to make sure he rotated them to the right targets. Fortunately for him, they kind of all went the wrong way and is why he lost his economy and lost the match. That's 2-1 to Levi. Levi wins. GG, guys. And next one is Brown vs Space Commander. Now this one should be interesting. I didn't know which one of these was going to win out. We'll find out now. There's in my favorite. Okay, Brown's favorites. There we go. Brown versus Space Commander. Bullseye.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Move out! Riflemen, lead the way!
Space Commander's going with the APC deck. And Brown's going with an APC flavor of his own. Both players recognizing that this kind of map is good for APCs. Now, Solomon would do nicely in this map because you can target the midpoint and touch all 3 pads. However, Strong Arm, it can also be just as deadly, because not only can you attack units with it, but you can actually pad block. And blocking the access to the between the 2 rocks blocks access between the pads. It's quite a serious advantage to have a unit placed there, because it gives you access between the pads by denying your opponent.
Burning rubber.
Defense online.
Here it comes, exactly that. Place one of those turrets down and it's got plenty of things to shoot.
Unit ready.
Ready for action!
Oh, there you go. Space Commander just needs to keep the pads clear. He's alive. And there you go. He wins the first missile.
Damage received.
Moving out!
Brown out with his own APCs.
You got it!
Just to see if Space Commander is going to clear any inbound units with that icon.
Defense online.
Got 2 APCs facing him.
Transport en
Is he
route!
going to choose to clear him with one icon?
Warning. Enemy ion
Ooh, one's just going to run away.
lost.
Which one is that? You the juice! Rolling!
Unit ready.
In the prime!
Well, this is good.
Green light.
What needs to do, Space Commander needs to do is send the dogs to the top. Tank the,
Unit lost.
Let's park it there!
tank them. Just send a vehicle to the top. Send a vehicle to the top. What you gotta do?
Defense.
Not JJTs. We don't go JJTs. Oh, it's pulling the harvesters, which is good.
Warhead launched.
Which gives the Space Commander the second missile, and Brown struggled to get his APC on the pads.
Defense lost.
Alright, match 2. Down the river.
Establishing battlefield control.
Right on.
3, 2,
I believe both players have switched to Nod, yep. So Space Commander switched to his
Harvester ready.
his winning deck from the last round, the quadruple Nod Air. And Brown switched to the Catship Shade deck. Now in this kind of matchup,
Unit
the Space Commander can get his Infernos out. He will dominate
offline.
because
Unit ready.
the Infernos kill units instantly with one shot. And the
Offline.
Stank
Unit ready.
from Brown needs to unload each individual missile. In that time, the even a non-defensive Inferno will have time to fire back and kill it before he gets killed. It's going to be interesting, but so far Space Commander has the advantage with his deck, even though his deck is actually a bit more pricey.
Unit ready.
Okay, taking position.
Space hasn't actually teched up yet. He should be going for a Venom here. Yes, he is. Get on the pad, get on the pad, get on the pad. Nice. So the little movement from Brown across the pads was enough to deny Venom's pathfinding to the pad and send him back, which meant that it was too late to get on the pad to win the first missile. Nicely down from Brown, bit of dancing micro. And the double bucky out for Brown, trying to keep his tank safe. He's not going to stay safe near those laser troops. We got a bit of a standoff right now.
Carefully now.
Both Space Commander and Brown facing each other off to try and find a hole to punch through. Space Commander brings out the... Ooh! There we go, juicy kill. Double whammy. It's perfectly lined up. Ooh. It's perfectly lined up buggies made for a delicious kill by the Inferno. And the Inferno's reloaded. If that stand comes anywhere near it, while revealed, it'll go down instantly. Second Inferno out for space. Both players on a standby. Both holding a pad each. Ooh, nice. So Brown triggered the Inferno. Ooh, not double nice. What a move. So even though Brown pulled a nice trick and baited the bottom Inferno, Space Commander used that for his advantage to clear the top pad, and with that he won the second missile. But that Inferno needs to move. Nope. Stank comes in, even in fire. Move it out, fire's gonna burn. 1 HP Stank. Nice. Somebody tickle that Stank and it's gonna go bye-bye. See what I mean? All it took was one laser shot from the laser drones and that Stank went under. And Brown doing nicely there, taking out Space Commander's Inferno shot. Well, this is going to be interesting. Ooh. Damn. That Inferno unloading. Ooh. What a switch. Just as Space Commander was getting the control back, Brown manages to clear the bottom pad and take the last missile, and Brown wins on 1. Nicely played, guys. GG. So, we saw down the river and the bullseye. We go down to the final map. It's 1-1. Who's going to win it?
Control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Position.
Space Commander's gone back to his APC deck. And Brown's stuck with his shared catship deck. He likes it worked for him, he won with it. That's a stamp take Space Commander's done.
Lasers move for the desires.
Double dogs out for Space and double lasers out for Brown.
With us.
Brown knew that on GDI side, Space was going to come out with dogs first, so he chose to go with lasers over Rifleman or Milton's.
With us.
Nicely done. Ooh, nicely pulled. That buggy pull by Brown should do quite nicely. Block the pads. Nice. The laser spam winning the The first missile for Brown. Fortunately for Space Commander, he didn't have any answers for all those lasers. The one unit he did have went down to the buggy, but the buggy got cleared. And now Brown's putting the pressure on Space Commander's Harvester. Will Space be able to get back to the match after losing the first missile? The catch hit from Brown is going to cause him problems. Currently, Space Commander has no answer to it.
Hit the gas.
Even if he does bring out a talent as he's doing right now, Stank's ready and waiting. This is going to be tough. I don't think there's a way back for Space Commander here. And there we go. Space Commander unfortunately could not get himself organized and allowed Brown to build up forces that was able to counter anything that Space Commander was able to send out individually. And that's the thing, you don't want to send your units out individually into attack, because when your opponent has a formation like that, they can always just rotate whatever the unit's the strongest against it and constantly send you packing back to your base. GG guys. So Brown wins that one. Right, next one. Venom versus Encode. Venom Azar. Right. Bullseye.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
So Venom's going with his that ship Marauder deck. The Encode's going with the old school Jade Shade deck. Might as well call it old school because it's actually been a few seasons since this deck was introduced. And we got the first chem units out for Encode. Try and counter all these militants from Venom. Now, Encode shown his hand and played his tier 2 anti-infantry. We'll see what Venom brings out next. He knows Encode's got his chem warriors out.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Here comes the first cat ship.
Offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
On my way.
Wrong. There you go.
Missile cancel.
That's better. But that cat ship is not going to live for very long. He needs to go on the top pad. Block, Encode, block. Nice. That attack by blocking and surviving just long enough to those Venom's lasers to win Encode the first missile.
Unit ready.
Here comes the flame troops. Double chems from Encode. Now Encode hasn't fired his catalyst missile yet. Technically he can go for base rush. However, a base rush with a looming cat ship is very difficult to pull off. As you can see, you just can't get those chem warriors close enough to the base.
Unit ready.
Unless you have the Phantom backing you up, which Encode does. It did take out the other cat ship. There was another one waiting there for Venom straight away.
Unit ready.
There goes another cat ship. Encode traded a Phantom for a cat ship.
Burning rubber.
Now, in these kind of situations, you don't really need a chem warrior unless you plan to use the catalyst. Encode does have militants. You can be sending those out if needed. This is going to be tough.
Unit offline.
Can Encode find a way through? Nope.
Unit ready.
The combination of infantry and Wolfactor units for Venom are too much for Encode to clear at the same time, especially one unit at a time. is to combine his forces and attack as a united front to keep him alive. There's too many phantoms down for Menko. That's 100 Tiberium each time going down drain.
The fires
Retain.
as he desires.
Unit ready.
If he went with 3 attack bikes instead, they would have been able to take out the cat ship, but they will also be more useful against the other units that Venom can bring out.
Advancing.
And Encon's going straight for another Phantom. That does take out the cat ship, however, Venom's got the stank already waiting to take out the... Ooh, ouch.
Burning rubber.
So we'll see if... nope. Fortunately for Enco, he did not realize how far the missile's gone and he did not pull his units forward. He did have the advantage on the units. If the missile was stalled for just a second, the Shades would have been able to counter that 1 attack bike and able to win the advantage for Encode. That was a close one. That could have gone either way at the end. So let's go for second map. Right, map 2, down the river.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Anchored switch to an Inferno deck. Venom's switched to his Marauder Catship deck. Seen quite a few players play this recently. I guess people are liking the look of that one. This could be the new meta. And we got the Scout Wars to start the match.
Unit ready. Unit off.
Encode losing the Scout Wars because Venom still has leftovers from the first Rifleman. And Encode's the first to take up into a buggy.
Unit ready.
And Venom seeing that he can respond straight to the bikes.
Unit offline.
Needs to keep that buggy safe. Lock the blur. Lock the, oh, there he goes.
Unit ready.
Ooh, 1 HP buggy. Nice. The militants take out the 1 HP buggy. That was funny.
Burning rubber.
So Anchor trying to control the bomb pad. Fortunately for him, there's not much down there to kill the units incoming. Oof. First Inferno for Encode. Damn. Fortunately for Encode, the way that the Inferno was turning around gave the Stank the one advantage he had to clear the Inferno before he could turn around and fire. Oh, bang! That was a mistake from Venom, sending a revealed Stank straight to the arms of the Inferno. And Venom dominating the match now. He's going straight for the economy. Venom seems to have stopped playing. Can actually move forward. Finally does. Clearing the top bad with Inferno. Now that's not going to help him because his base is about to die. Venom's going for the Gold League base rush. The OG base rush, the flame port to the base. And eventually wins the match. So tune in to Venom. GG guys. That was closer than it looked like. They had Encode had a moments where he could press his advantage forward and take control. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him, and Venom won 2-0. So the thing with the Infernos, you gotta keep them still, but obviously they'll target anything that comes their way. So it can be a bit of a struggle. This stick. Right, let's see who's left. Right, so we go to the main event. Dr. Ray versus Havoc. I believe Dr. Ray hasn't favored it. This will decide if there is a challenge on top of the leaderboard or not. Let's go. Dr. Ray versus Havoc. Straight to bullseye.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Both players going with the GDI options. Dr. Ray going with the strong arm deck and Havoc going with the Solomon deck. Both very viable here.
I'm on it.
Interestingly, Havoc hasn't gone for the JJT variant of the Solomon deck. He's gone with the missiles. And Dr. Ray has gone with the JJT deck. JJTs will be quite useful here, because obviously they can jump or whatever they would like.
Unit ready.
And the first sniper's up for Havoc. They've got only one thing to shoot. Those dogs are going to be quite... Ooh, here comes a strong up turret. Best move. Move those snipers. Nope.
Unit lost.
Block the pad. Block the pad. Nice. The Havoc's missiles on top pad survived just long enough to win him the first missile. Dr. Ray not able to be tech switch and counter it quick enough.
Unit ready.
Orca ready.
And we got the Orca from Havoc to respond for the people. Block, block, block.
Moving out. Not gonna make
Unit,
Nice, that was a very long shot, pitbull shot.
unit ready.
Further than a talon.
getting
Nicely done. Oof. That talon walking into the trap where missiles are waiting from Havoc.
Unit ready.
People looking for action. Burning rubber.
time to hunt.
Dr. Ray needs to push forward here. He needs to clear those snipers and he needs to clear up those missiles.
Truck you the junior.
Second missile's about to fire. Who's going to be in control at the end? Ooh, nice iron cannon there.
Unit lost.
Block the pad. Yep.
Unit
Block the pad.
On my way.
The JJT's pushing in. Snipers are ready. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. Who's gonna be surviving at the end of it all? Ouch.
ready.
And Dr. Ray wins back the second missile. Thanks to JJTs and peoples.
Received. Unit lost.
Havoc, even though he cleared a few units with his iron cannon, he did it too soon and it gave Dr. Ray opportunity to come back onto the field, take control of the map.
Lost. Unit ready.
Squad here, sir.
Unit lost.
Drone storm out for Dr. Ray to try to keep those snipers at bay.
Getting to position.
Nice. So Havoc moving the snipers up to attack the JGTs on the top pad.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Moving out.
Right.
Unit ready.
People looking for action.
This is a tight fight. Both players trying to counter each other's units. Fortunately, at the moment, Havoc does have the advantage because he's the one in control of the pads and is dictating which units he's defending with.
Ready.
But when you're on the defensive, your choices of units are already selected for you, so
Unit
your opponent should have the opportunity to fight back.
Scouting ahead.
The 9 cannon from Havoc, trying to solidify the win.
unit ready.
Fire, get on the pad, get on the pad, get on the pad! Oh, both the Pitbull and the Talon were too slow to get on the pad, and Havoc wins the last missile. That was a very good match, guys. Just an inch forward from either Pitbull or the Talon, and you, I believe the missile would have been firing the other way. We go to map 2. Down the river.
Establishing battlefield control.
So Havoc keeps the dream alive.
2.
Wins the first map.
New objective received. Harvester ready.
Now, Dr. Ray so far in this season has gone 5-0 undefeated.
Unit ready.
And Havoc has lost one already, so he needs to beat Dr. Ray to be in a shout of winning in the first spot. And Dr. Ray sticking by his.
Riflemen, lead the way.
No, we have a. This is so Dr. Ray. He's sticking by with his red deck, and Havoc has switched to the
Unit lost.
Aurora Venom variant of the Nord deck. Obviously, the Venom being a lot cheaper than the cat chip.
Unit ready.
Ooh,
Unit ready.
this is not gonna work. Pull your units back, Havoc. Don't waste them.
Unit
So, Havoc did not
Moving up.
manage to get his marauders out in the field to try and keep the War Factory units at bay from Dr. Ray. Thanks to double Venom from Havoc, Dr. Ray's people was able to take control and win
built.
first missile for Dr. Ray.
Unit ready.
Flight check complete. You got it.
Havoc retreating his units back. Really can attack him with his own.
Lost.
You the two.
Nice. See how Dr. Ray responds. Iron Crush take out these. Ooh, nice. That's a nice stand kill right there.
Pitbull, ready to
To
race.
keep the top pad secure.
Unit
Block. Nicely done. And Dr. Ray's Iron Kill takes out the incoming stank and secures the second missile and wins the second match. That's 1-1. We go to the final map to decide. Deciding map, Battlefield. Dr. Ray versus Havoc.
3,
Who's gonna win?
1. New objective available.
But Havoc mixing up his deck a little bit. He's brought the slingshot, and Dr. Ray bringing out an APC.
Unit ready.
An APC Jackson deck. Oh, hey, hold on, I just realized my mistake. Bear with me. I've looked up on the screen and I saw what happened. Here we go.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
There we go. Scouts out.
Harvester ready.
Yeah, unfortunately, I yawned as I
Ready.
started the match, and that was the moment I was meant to switch scenes. Nice.
Building online.
Both players are making the best use of their opening units.
Unit lost.
Marching orders received.
Unit ready.
Ready for action.
Dr. Ray does have the advantage here. He has the rifleman out.
Action.
But Havoc's quick to bring out these snipers. Now, snipers should play nicely
Unit lost.
defending units.
Unit ready.
Riflemen ready to move.
Unit,
Fortunately for Havoc,
unit
he
ready.
currently doesn't have any defensive units. But this is going to be close. Get on the top pad. Get on the top pad. Ooh, indecision from Dr. Ray.
Unit
Targeting the wrong unit, mate. Tackle snipers. Nice.
structural damage.
So thanks to Havoc snipers and Dr. Ray's mistargeted talent,
Unit ready.
Havoc wins the first missile.
Let's fly.
It's gonna be close.
Powering up thrusters.
Unit ready.
Surprise.
First breakout for Dr. Ray.
Moving
Going
up.
to establish a beachhead
Unit
on the
lost.
points.
GG.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I'm on it.
Now this sniper should do quite nicely.
Unit
As soon as the surprise is revealed,
Unit lost.
that means, oh, here we go.
Cannon activated.
That's one way to pop open the APC.
Unit enhanced.
Just blow it in ion cannon. No, but here comes another APC from Dr. Ray.
I'm on it.
Unit ready.
It's gonna be close.
Unit ready.
It's gonna be close. The slingshot coming out to block these talents from Havoc. But will it be able to get there in time? Get on the pad, man. Get on the pad.
Unit
Sling on the pad. Ooh. This is gonna be tough. So Dr. Ray secured the bomb pad, and these JJTs can't be shot down by those snipers. And it's 1-1 on the missile and 1-1 in matches.
Unit lost.
It's all going to be decided by the final missile of the final match. Dr. Ray really needs to stop wasting his JJTs here. He needs to bring out the Pitbull.
Enemy ion cannon
Nice.
activated. Unit
However, with the Iron Blast, unfortunately, he misses the top APC. Should have spent that money on a Pitbull.
Unit lost.
Flying out.
This is going to be close. Havoc needs to clear the pads. He's got to clear the top pad. He should be clearing the top pad first. Because all he has to do is a low HP.
Unit lost.
This is going to be tough. Right, he needs to clear top pad first. Nope. Dr. Ray's recognized his weakness and is charged forward.
Warning. Enemy ion cannon.
Ooh, this is going to be close.
Unit lost.
Block, 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 block.
Missile cancelled.
On my way. Right there.
Unit
Ooh,
missile cancelled.
what a flip. What a flip to win the match. Oh, nice. I think we'll watch that back again. I want to see the flip at the end.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Harvester ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
This was a very close match.
Unit lost.
Um,
Unit ready. Missile cancelled.
Havoc did have a way back into the last missile. If he only focused on the top pad with a low HP,
Unit lost.
the low HP APC and establish a base there, then he would have been able to control the tempo of the match.
Unit
Constantly shut down, constantly shut down. Here we go. Here comes the win of the second missile by Dr. Ray. Dr. Ray seeing the incoming sniper, so he retreats his DJTs to the back of the pad.
Launched.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
You see, that top APC is now currently low health, so this Pitbull should be going to the top. You got the snipers ready to take out the surprise. Instead, Havoc chooses to fight Pitbull on the bomb pad.
Unit ready.
Now, good look,
Enhanced.
surprise is out on the top, and Havoc has no units to clear it with. And a boosted APC comes in to the top pad to take control.
Enemy ion cannon activated.
Now Havoc is going to clear this,
Lost.
As you can see,
Missile cancelled.
Dr. Ray was prepared. Oh, this was really close. Walk off. The walk off by the missiles. But that was just a tease. Because he made Havoc feel secure and allowed Dr. Ray the time to clear the bomb pad and flip the missile. Nice. Nicely played, guys. So let's have a look at the scores from round 6. There we go. So, Wagner and Zoro both unable to play their matches. BJ plays versus someone. BJ plays 1.21. Roberto H won against Rex. Subletter beat Robbie 2-0. OG retired from the season 2, so Weasel gets the win. Phoenix and Bando. Phoenix gets 2-1. And me and Trebs were not able to play, so that's pretty much it. So let's have a look at the final standings and reveal the winner. Dr. Ray, followed by Brown from the Space Commander. Congratulations to the top 3 players. Dr. Ray is getting £50, Brown's getting £30, and Space Commander will be getting £20. All thanks to our sponsor Boost. Thank you very much, mate. We have our top 3 players, top 3 commanders. The season 2 was quite fun. I've enjoyed it. I'm sure most of you have enjoyed it as well. The season 3 will be starting a week after this, which will be next week. 1 week into the season, we start the next season. And hopefully people will come back and sign up. This time there won't be a cash prize. It will be just straightforward fun. But nonetheless, season 2 has been quite great. I've noticed that in season 2 a lot of pairings have gone down to the final map. So Challenge has managed to pick a much more evenly balanced opponents. So things have been much more 50-50 than they were in season 1. So congratulations Dr. Ray, congratulations Brown, congratulations Space Commander. Great plays, and thank you for everyone for participating. Thanks for all those for saving their favorites. Happy New Year, I guess. And I'll see you in season 3. Thank you very much. Take care.